Hi yogis, I believe we are live right now. So great, let's do this. Today we're going to be working on our compass pose. So we're going to get deep into our inner thighs, elongating our legs. So it's going to be all fun and games. Okay, but first let's ground down our energy. So if you want, you can cross your legs, you can sit on your knees, whatever is more comfortable for you. And just close down the eyes, taking a mudra of your choice. Your palms facing up, receiving a little bit more, or palms facing down if you're ready to give something more to your mat. Begin to deepen your breath, longer inhales, longer exhales. Allow your shoulders to drop. Your rib cage to soften. And today being a little bit more careful than usual of our energy, the one that we're sharing. Because it's not only words that spread and that hurt, but it's also our energy. So by flowing in our mats, by using our body and our breath to move, that moves our energy around. That lets some steam out. Try to work on your Ujjayi pranayama, that loud breath that rolls on the back of your throat. Keeping your lips sealed. Okay, yogis, now slowly flicker the eyes open. And let's begin our core warm-up. So let's begin by taking our boat pose, or Navasana. This is one of my favorite poses. I know not everyone likes this one, but I love the engagement on the low part of my abs. I keep my belly in towards the spine. That helps me with my inversions and everything I do in a yoga class. Okay, puff your chest a little bit. Roll your shoulder blades down towards the rib cage. Maybe you let go of your legs. Maybe you extend the legs all the way. Option to take this as a stretch, pulling your legs tighter in. Give yourself about 5 breaths. Working on that patience with ourselves, with our bodies. Some of us are not working in a hot room, and that makes a complete difference in our practice, but that's fine. Okay, yogis, one more breath. Now take a low boat. Land the low back down into the ground. Keep your shoulder blades high and begin to kick your legs. Nice little kicks. They can be fast. They can be long walks, just like the walks you take on a beach. Someday we'll be there again. Okay, yogis, 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths. And lift it back up to your boat pose, your Navasana. Now this time, reach for your big toes. If you can, just grab the inner part of your thighs and spread your legs as much as you can. Keep pulling the belly button in towards the spine. Now bring your big toes to touch. And one more time, low boat. Ardha Navasana. Kick your legs, maybe you scissor, open and close. 3 more. 2 more. Make it all the way down. Lift the legs up to the sky, and then reach the fingertips towards the toes. Pull the belly in. Notice your sacrum staying down on the ground. Keep lifting the shoulder blades high. Lift them a little bit more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands behind the head. Bring the legs down to a hover. Lift them back up. Down to a hover. Option to point the toes or keep them flexed. Whatever you enjoy best. 3 more. 2 more. Nice. On the last one, lift the legs up, spread them apart as much as you can. Interlace the fingers and bring them in between the legs and begin crunching up, pulsing this for 20. 9. Now try to point the toes down towards the ground. Can't really spread my legs here. May have to change the layout of this room. Okay, ladies, we've got about 10 more. Keep crunching. 7, 6, 5, 2. We're gonna hold at the top. Hold it right there. Keep breathing, pulling the belly in for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the legs together and squeeze the knees into the chest. Rocking from side to side. Maybe you take a happy baby, Ananda Balasana. Soften the shoulders. Okay. Now bring the soles of the feet to touch. Land your feet down for now. Spread your knees apart. Bring the hands behind the head. On the exhale, crunch up. Hold it here and begin pulsing. Reaching higher. You got 20 of these. Don't count them. I'll let you know whenever we're done. Focus more on what's working in your body, your core. Grounding your low back. 5 more. Keep crunching and hover the feet away from the ground. Keep your tail tucked. Lift the feet a little bit higher. Keep spreading the knees apart. 10 more. Now bring the right elbow towards the left knee, twist. Back to center, left elbow to the right knee, twist. Side to side. Keep opening up the knees, pressing the soles of the feet together. Nice. You got 5 more on each side. Your abs should be burning. If not, stay with your breath. With every exhale, pull and squeeze your belly in. 1 more. Now lift the legs all the way up to the sky, reaching the fingertips towards the toes, and hold it here for 5, 4. Can you feel the difference now? Keep lifting, lifting, lifting. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands behind the head. Lift and lower, just 5. I promise this is the last one. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish it off, and then take your bridge pose. Soles of the feet down, land the back of the head, and then begin to lift and squeeze your bum. Now engage the inner thighs like you're trying to bring your knees to touch. They're not touching, just closer towards one another. Making sure your knees are on top of your ankles, your heels. Squeeze your bum muscles a little bit more. Pull the belly in, engage. 3 more. 2. And then softly land it back down. Pull the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Awesome. Okay, now grab the backs of the legs and begin to rock and roll front to back on your spine. Okay, downward facing dog yogis. Make your way there. Once you're there, bend one knee, then the other. Move around as you please. And then come back to stillness. Okay, yogis, now lift the right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee and stack the hip. If you want, you can make circles here. Big, big circles. Okay. Re-extend the legs, square up the hips. Bring your knee to your nose. Squeeze it in. Inhale, lift it back up. Knee to your nose. Lean into the fingertips. Inhale, lift it back up. On the last one, knee to your chest, warrior 1. Land the foot in between the palms. Take your time to pivot the back foot and then rise up. This is where you get to check your hips. Square them, pulling the right hip crease back, left hip crease forward. And then lift the arms up. Breathe. Interlace the fingers. And then star pose. Now press or lift the palms up towards the sky. Toes are in, heels are out. Lean towards the left side, side stretch. Take your gaze towards your right arm. Bring it back to center and then switch it out. Back to center and then the front toes. Open up your arm and then inhale, reverse. Begin to straighten up your front leg. And come back to center. And then your left hip, bump it towards the back and reach with your right hand forward. Stay there. Halfway down for 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift it back up, runner's twist. Left hand down, right arm to the sky. Horizon lunge if you want it. Lean back with your right shoulder. Lift the right arm back high. And then lower both hands down, back knee down, half Hanumanasana, half splits. Straighten up your front leg. Maybe the toes towards the nose. Take your exhales to elongate that front leg. Feel that stretch on the right hamstring. Okay, back to your Salamba Anjane. Rebend your front knee, press the hips forward and lift the arms up. Now bring both hands inside the foot and then take your right leg out to the side. You can keep the leg straight or bent and then bring knees to touch. Lift the knee as high as you can using your glutes. Lower and then lift. You got 10 of these, so really engage those glutes, pull the belly in, no arching of the spine, press your shoulder blades away from each other. 5 more, actively engage those glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Lift it as high as you can, and then extend the leg and land the foot down. Pull the hip into the heel, one-legged child's pose. You can bring all your weight to the inner thigh, so you open up the legs a little bit more, feeling that stretch. Okay, slowly lift the hips, keep your hands down, and then extend the right leg all the way to the back. Lift it as high as you can. Now bring your knee to the opposite tricep, give it a tap, squeeze. Inhale, re-extend. Knee to the opposite tricep. Feel the obliques. Extend and tap. You got 2 more. 1 more. And then take it out to the side. Land the sole of the foot down. And then slowly rise up. Stacking the shoulders on top of the hips. Nice gauge pose. Right hand slides on top of the leg. Left arm to the sky. Bring it back to center. Land the left hand down, right arm up. Keep the foot down for now. Big circle with your top arm. And as you lift it back up, hover the back foot or the side foot. Option to take a back bend here, reaching for the foot behind you. Keep your gaze high. 2, and 1. Let it go. And land the sole of the foot back down, walking the hands. And then re-extend the leg. Lift the heel as high as you can. And then tuck the back toes under, 3-legged dog. Bring the knee to the nose, squeeze it in. Inhale, lift it back up. Knee to the nose. Lift it back up. Knee to your nose, hold it here for 3. For 2, lizard lunge. Step the foot outside the hand. Nice. And then wide-legged forward fold. Step the back foot outside your left hand. Your hips are high. You can interlace your fingers to your low back, maybe behind the neck. Shake your head yes, shake it no. Softening up the neck, the shoulders. Nice. Now Malasana Yogi Squat. Begin to bend those knees, palms to the heart. Open up your knees apart. Nice. Okay, yogis. Land the hands back down, lift the bum high. And then bring your right knee behind the left. Kundalini squat. Slide the knee all the way down, seated twist. So you land the bum, and then bring your left hand down, right arm to the sky, and then take that twist. Now keep your left hand as close as you can to your bum. That way you're gonna keep your spine nice and long. Keep that twist. Option to grab the outer edge of the left, just extend. Keep that twist on the torso. Read your gaze back. One more breath. Nice. And then slowly let go of the foot. Lizard lunge. Your left foot is in front, your right leg is back. And then plank pose. Now from your plank, drop down to the knees, chin and chest. Stick your bum out. Slither through low cobra, Bhujangasana. Press the tops of the feet down, squeezing the elbows towards the rib cage. Puff out your chest a little bit more, but keep your gaze down. One more breath, lift it up, and then lower it back down. Child's pose, hips into the heels, and maybe making more space, more room for you to fit. Opening up the rib cage, moving around. And then come back to your box pose, and then your downward facing dog. Left leg up to the sky, bend the knee and stack the hips, circles if you want them. Stay still. Now re-extend the leg. Bring your knee to your nose, squeeze it in. Inhale, lift it up. Knee to your nose. One more time, lift. And then knee to nose, warrior one. Slowly land, pivot the back foot flat. This is where you check your hips. You really press the right hip crease forward, pull the left hip crease back. But don't forget about the back foot, still pressing down against the mat. Nice. Star pose, interlace the fingers, toes come in, heels go out. Palms face up to the sky, reach. And then take a side stretch to the right side. Bring it back to center. Switch up to sides, to the left. Nice, back to center. Take it up high, and then warrior two, facing forward. Inhale, reverse, begin to extend the front leg. Bring it back to center, open up your arms like wings, bump the right hip back. Reach with your left hand forward, hold it here for 3, just halfway down. For 2, and 1, slowly lift it up. Bend your front knee, runner's twist. Horizon lunge if you want it. Bring it back to your runner's twist. Half Hanumanasana. Lower the back knee down, half splits. Pull those toes towards the nose. Find length in the spine as you fold a little bit deeper. Nice. Rebend your knees, Salamba Anjane. Lift the arms up, press the hips forward. Take your gaze high. Now both hands inside the foot. Nice. Now step or bring your left foot outside towards this side. Nice. Lift the knee high. Option to extend the leg all the way if you can, if you have space. And then begin pulsing your knee a little bit higher than your bum, squeezing your left bum. Nice. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Re-extend the leg. Lower the foot down, one-legged child's pose. Hips into the heel. Maybe you open up your inner thighs a little bit more, sliding in. Be careful and mindful about your right knee and see how it feels. Now slowly walk the hands back, gauge pose. Open up your arms and then let your left hand slide against your left leg. Right arm up to the sky. Back to center. Now land the right hand down, left arm up. Make a big circle with your arm. And then float your left foot. Maybe you grab behind you, pop out the chest. Nice. Let it go and land it back down. Hands come down, extend the left leg back, lift the heel a little bit higher, then knee to the opposite tricep tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Take 2 more. Really engaging that Ujjayi pranayama. On the last one, lift the heel higher. Tuck the back toes under, 3-legged dog. Knee to your nose, squeeze it in. Inhale, lift. Knee to your nose. Lift it up. Knee to nose and hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Now from your lizard lunge, step the back foot in, Malasana Yogi Squat, right away. Spread your knees, feel the opening on the inner thighs. Let your body relax here, getting to the pose. Nice. Lower the hands down, lift the bum high. Take that stretch from the back of the legs. And then bring your left knee behind the right. Kundalini, slide it all the way down, seated twist. Now this time, bring your right hand behind your left bicep by the ear. Find that stretch, long spine. Give yourself about 3 breaths here. Just warming up your body. And then maybe you grab the outer edge of the right foot and extend the right arm back. Keep the twist on the torso. Nice. Let go of the foot, land the sole back down, and then lizard lunge. Step your left leg back. Back into your plank pose. Come down to the knees, the chin, and the chest. And then slither through low cobra. Option to hover the hands, hover the feet, big toes to touch. You choose here. Pull that belly in for 3, 2, and 1. Lower it back down, child's pose. Now into your downward facing dog. Slowly begin to walk the feet into the palms. Forward fold at the top of the mat. Now option to keep your feet spread out. Maybe your big toes touching. You've got about 5 breaths here. Let go of the neck, the back. Noticing gravity pulling the crown of the head down. Begin to feel your sits bones pointing up, so you're hinging from the hips, not rounding from the spine. And then if your feet are spread apart, bring your big toes to touch. And then slowly begin to rise up to standing. Lift the arms up, then your gaze up. And then palms to the heart, closing down the eyes just for a little bit. Now noticing what kind of energy we're sharing. And it's not only in our household, it's not only our friends that we see, our neighbors, but it's also everywhere we go. We share that kind of energy. Even if we stay home, energy travels through walls. So your neighbors, literally your home neighbors, are feeling your energy right now. So if you've got stress going on, let it go. Lots of thoughts, let them dissipate. Checklist. You'll come back to that later. Okay, now yogis, flicker the eyes open, release the arms by the side body. Surya Namaskara A. Lift the arms up, gaze up. Ekam. Dvai. Exhale and fold. Trini, halfway up. Shatvari, walker float back, Chaturanga. Pancha, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. Take 2 more breaths here. Noticing something else that you can let go of. Maybe the past, something you've been holding on to. Walk towards the future. Okay, on your next inhale, Sapta, walker float to the top of the mat. And then find length. Ashta, fold. Nava, rise up. Samastitihi, arms by the side body. Ekam, arms up, gaze up. Dvai, and fold. Trini, halfway up. Shanvari, walk or float back. Chaturanga. Pancha, upward facing. Shut, exhale, downward facing dog. Take an extra breath here. Sapta to the top of the mat. Rise up, Nava, Samastitihi. Now let's take about 3 more. Take your rhythm. If you want to take a handstand, take your handstands. You can start now. If you wish to wait for us in a downward facing dog, that's fine. Just ask yourself why. Meet me in your downward facing dog. Okay, yogis, now from your downward facing dog, bend the knees, walk or float, top of the mat. Lengthen and then fold. Rise up to standing. And then bring your palms to the heart. Chair pose, Utkatasana, Surya B. Exhale and fold. Halfway up. Walk or shoot it back. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Step the right leg forward, warrior 1, and then rise up. Exhale brings you back down, chaturanga. Follow your breath into your down dog. Step your left leg forward, rise up. Exhale brings you back down, chaturanga. Nice. From your down dog, bend the knees, walk or float. Breathe, and then chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale and fold. Halfway up, walk or shoot it back. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Step the right leg forward, warrior 1. Exhale brings you back down, chaturanga. Left side, step it forward, warrior 1. Back to your downward facing dog. Last one. Bend the knees, walk or float, top of the mat. Fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana, stay here. Bring your palms to the heart, twist to the right side. Take an extra breath. And then bring it back to center. Twist to the left side on your exhale. Bring it back to center, inhale. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Halfway up, walk or shoot it back. Upward facing, down dog. Now you can lift your right leg up to the sky, hop, switch or step, warrior 1. Exhale brings you back down. And on the left side, let's meet in a downward facing dog. Spread your feet apart, mat width distance, and bring your right hand to the outer edge of your left ankle. Take a twist. Bring it back to center, switch out the sides. And then back into your downward facing dog. Okay, yogis, lift the right leg up to the sky, knee to your nose, standing splits. Lift the left heel, and then on your toe, fold a little bit deeper. Take another breath here. One-legged mountains pose. Slowly rise up, try to bring your biceps by the ears, and then knee to chest. Option to extend the leg forward. Big step back, pyramid legs, softly land, and then take your reverse prayer hands. Puff at the chest, hinge from the hips, pulling the right hip crease back, lean forward first, and then land the belly on top of the thigh. Lift your chest halfway up. Gentle bend on the front knee, warrior C. Lean forward. Option to let go of the hands if you need to. Hold it here for 1, 2, and 3. Slowly land. Warrior 2, open up your arms. Inhale, reverse. Side angle pose. Take your gaze high. Slowly rise up, and then to the back of your room, triangle pose. So pivot the left toes forward, and then lean with your left hand, this time landing the hand on top of your shin, maybe a block, or all the way down to the ground. 2 more breaths. Slowly rise up, bend your front knee and reverse. Cartwheel the arms down, chaturanga, choose your exit down. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Now left leg up to the sky. Bring your knee to your nose, standing splits. Lift the right leg high, halfway up, and then fold a little bit deeper, lifting that top heel higher, using your bum muscle. One-legged mountains pose with a lot of control. Squeeze your core. Option to extend the leg. Pyramid legs, the hands go behind you. Maybe you grab opposite elbows. Puff up the chest. Pull your left hip crease back as you lean forward, and then belly onto the thigh. Warrior C, maybe you keep the arms, maybe you release, that's fine. Warrior 2, open up the arms. Inhale, reverse. Side angle pose. Slowly rise up. Now to the front triangle pose. Bump the hip, reach your right hand, then land it down. Slowly rise up and then reverse, bending your front knee. Cartwheel the arms down, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Right leg up to the sky, knee to your nose, standing splits. Lift the left leg high. One-legged mountains pose. Option to extend. Pyramid legs, choose your arms. Hinge from the hips and fold. Warrior C, lean into it. Now listen up, yogis. Malasana, you can keep the arms or release. Now everyone, step the right leg back, warrior 2. Open up the arms. Inhale, reverse. Side angle pose. Lift the back up to the back, triangle pose. Reach. Lift and reverse. Cartwheel the arms down, chaturanga. Choose your exit. Left leg up to the sky, knee to your nose, standing splits. One-legged mountains pose. Rise up, maybe extend. Pyramid legs, choose your arms. Puff it up first, and then bow. Warrior C, option to keep the arms. Malasana. Remember to try and keep your hands. Use your legs. Nice. Lift your bum halfway up. Take a big step back with your left leg. Warrior two. Open up the arms. Triangle pose. To the front, triangle pose. Lift and reverse. Cartwheel the arms down. Chaturanga. Let's do this one more time. Right leg up to the sky. Standing splits. One-legged mountains pose. Pyramid legs. Choose your arms. Hinge. Warrior C. Malasana. Step the right leg back, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Side angle pose. To the back, triangle. Take time to pivot the feet and reach. Rise up and reverse. Chaturanga Dandasana. Left leg up to the sky, standing splits. One-legged mountain. Pyramid legs. Choose your arms. Hinge forward. Warrior C. Lean. Malasana. Step your left leg back, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Side angle pose. To the front, triangle pose. Lift and reverse. And then chaturanga. Upward facing. And then your downward facing dog. Got a couple of breaths here. Just gonna check on something. Okay, we're doing good. Okay, yogis, from your downward facing dog, lift the right leg up to the sky. Hop switch or step, crescent lunge. Slowly rise up. Palms to the heart, twist. Left elbow outside the thigh. Option to open up your wings. Take your gaze up. Nice. Warrior two, rise up. Inhale, reverse. Side angle pose. Take a half wrap, maybe a full bind. Lean back with your left shoulder, take your gaze so high. And then bring your gaze down. Toes come in, heels go out. Bracita legs, wide-legged fold. Try to keep your bind. Okay, bird of paradise. Step the left foot in. You're lifting up with your right leg. If you don't have a bird of paradise, it's okay. You can just grab the inner thigh. Option to take your time and extend the leg. Maybe your gaze goes towards the left shoulder. And then figure four chair. Let go of the bind first and then land the ankle on top of the thigh. Puff out the chest, take your twist towards the left. Open up your wings. Nice. Option to take the side or just a grasshopper, not the side. Okay, just for 3, 2, and 1. Back to your figure four chair. Right peace fingers, grab the big toe. Uttita Hasta, A variation. Extend the leg forward. Option to keep your knee bent. Left bicep by the ear. More balance. Take your leg out to the side. Try to lean towards the left. See what happens. Can you open up your inner thigh a little bit more? Slowly let go of the foot. Triangle pose. Facing forward, you can fix your feet, reach your right arm forward, and then slowly land the hand down. Now this way around, you can really feel your body lengthening. Maybe coming a little bit deeper, opening up your chest a little bit more. Notice where your hips are. Okay, Nice. One more breath. Okay, to the back of the room. Runner's twist. Down, left arm to the sky. Side plank. Option to grab the big toe. It's gonna help you out for the last pose, the peak pose. Tug the tail under. Lean back with your left shoulder. Nice. Plank pose. We're making a three-legged plank. Left heel is lifted. Bring the left knee to the right tricep. Cross it over. Back to your three-legged plank. Knee to opposite tricep. Three-legged plank. Knee to opposite tricep, and then thread it under. Fall in triangle. Lift the right arm high. And then lower the right hand down, but stay there. Pull your left heel closer to the mat. Lift the back heel away from the ground. IT band stretch. Lifting your left arm high. Deep twist. Left hand comes down, three-legged dog. Bend the knee and stack the hip. Wild thing. Chamakarasana. Back to your three-legged dog, lift it high. Knee to your nose, crescent lunge. Slowly rise up. Exhale, palms to the heart, and take your twist. Open up your arms if you want to. Gaze goes high. Soften the hips. And then both hands down, standing splits. Lift the right heel all the way up. Maybe you take a handstand hop here. Maybe you take it upside down. Whatever you choose, stay safe. Try something new. Maybe you hold that handstand. Okay, yogis, wide-legged chair pose. Feet are as wide as your hips. Bend the knees a lot and lift your arms up. Interlace your fingers. Bring your arms in between the legs. So shoulders inside the knees. Squeeze your core. Inhale, lift it back up. Point the fingers up. And then back to your chair, arms in between the legs. Use your breath. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the core. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze the core. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Land both hands down. Right leg slides back. And then lift your left arm to the sky. Taking that twist. You can always take a block if you need it. Kundalini squat. Revolve dancer's pose. Left hand grabs the foot and rise up. Parivrita Natarajasana. Lean forward if you like to play around. With a lot of control, warrior seat, choose your arms wisely. 3, 2, and 1. Land softly, warrior 2, facing forward. So take your time to pivot. Nice. On your inhale, reverse. Side angle pose. Lift your left arm to the sky. Lift it back up. Star pose. Take your gaze high. One more time, take a stretch. Palms interlace, face them up. Take it to the left side. Back to center, now to the right. And then back to center. Right hand to the small of your back. Left bicep stays by the ear as you pivot towards the front of the room. Revolve triangle pose. Reach your left hand forward, hold it right there, halfway down, and then land the hand either inside the foot, on top of the shin, or outside the foot. Take your time to do this. Take your gaze high. Now bring both hands down. Malasana Yogi Squat. So your feet are outside your hands. Take your right tricep in front of the shin. Take a twist. Left arm goes high. Land the hands back down. Lift the bum halfway up. And bring your right hand right behind your ankle or your heel. Land it down. Make sure your knee is either to the side of the knee or your shoulder is the side the knee or behind it. Now, land your bum down and grab with your left hand the outer edge of your foot, the right foot, compass pose. So this is variation number 1 that we're taking. If you can't really straighten up the leg, that's fine, no biggie. Just give something a try. Maybe you stay here trying to figure it out. It's a lot about stretching the sides of the body and of course the leg. So give yourself time and be patient. Okay. One more breath here. Give it a try. Land the foot back down. And then lift the bum. Keep threading the right arm in between the legs. Take a bind. Bound half moon. Lean into that right leg as you lift the left leg towards the back of the room. Slowly lean the back foot flat. Warrior 1. Slowly rise up. And then lizard lunge. Lift the back heel high. Running man. You can take an exit from there. You can choose a chin stand if you feel ready. Take your time. Three more. Ooh. 2 and 1. Now, if you're on your 3-legged dog, lift the right leg high, standing splits, big step forward. Left leg lifts. Nice. And then pyramid legs. Land softly, puff up the chest. You don't have to lift all the way up, just halfway. And then fold a little bit deeper. Nice. Now, Kundalini squat. Rebend your front knee, palms to the heart. And then make it all the way down to the ground. Now, once you're there, you're keeping your left heel close to your bum. You're grabbing your left or your right foot with your left hand. Bring your right arm inside the leg and take your seated compass pose right here. For a reason, I think this is a little bit easier, this variation, than the one we took before. So give it a try. If you want to try another variation here, go ahead and give it a try. Whatever you're working on. Slowly come back to it. And then when you're done, downward facing dog. I'll meet you there. Okay, yogis. Lift your left leg up to the sky. You can hop, switch a step, crescent lunge. When you get there, take a twist. Palms to the heart, exhale. Open up your wings if that feels good. Now lift it back up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Side angle pose. Take a half wrap or a full bind and stay there. Taking your gaze high, enjoy this. Begin to straighten up the leg. Prasarita, keep the bind. So the crown of the head comes close to the ground. Maybe you heel to your feet in a little bit. Square up your hips and breathe. Now step the right foot in, bird of paradise. You're lifting your left foot with you. Be patient with yourself. Maybe you extend the leg, maybe you don't. Now figure 4 chair. Softly land the heel, let go of your bind first. Palms to the heart, take your twist towards the foot. Option to open up your wings. Taking a grasshopper pose. 3, 2, and 1. Back into your figure 4 chair. Uttita Hasta is next. Left peace finger grabs the big toe. Take it out to the side. Maybe your gaze towards your right shoulder. Slowly let go of the foot. Triangle pose to the front of the room. Reach forward and land the hand down. And just breathe it out here. Vasishvasana, side plank. Option to grab the big toe, take it with you. Tuck the tail, lift the hips higher, rainbow shape your body. Maybe your gaze goes high. Three-legged plank, lower the hand down. And bring your knee to the opposite tricep. Back to your three-legged plank, knee to opposite. Three-legged plank, knee to opposite, thread it under, fall in triangle, left arm to the sky. Lower the left hand down, pull the right foot closer to your mat, IT band. Lift the back heel, try to keep both legs straight. And then back to your three-legged dog. Bend the knee and stack the hip, wild thing, Makarasana. Back to your three-legged dog. Knee to your nose, crescent lunge, rise up. Palms to the heart, twist. Open up your wings. You don't have to. And then lower both hands down, standing splits. Take it upside down if you enjoy that. Maybe holding your handstand, maybe not today. You got about 5 more breaths to play around. Wide-legged chair pose. Your feet are as wide as your shoulders or your hips. Bend the knees, lift the arms up, interlace them, and then bring your arms in between the legs. Squeeze your core. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, arms in between the legs. Shoulders inside the knees. Lift it back up. Take it back down. 2 more. On the last one, you hold. 3, 2, and 1. Land the hands down underneath your nose. Left leg slides back. This time, lift your right arm to the sky. Squeeze the inner thighs. Pull that belly in. Take your gaze up. 3, 2, Kundalini squat, so you can grab the foot behind you. Revolve dancer's pose. Parivrtta Nakarajasana. Very slowly, warrior C, transition. Choose your arms wisely. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Warrior 2, facing forward. Take your time to pivot. Inhale, reverse. Side angle pose. Hold it here. And then come back up to your star pose. Taking that side stretch, interlace the fingers, palms facing up. Reach to the right side. Back to center, then to the left. Back to center. Right hand behind you, left bicep by the ear. Pivot towards the front of the room. Oh, switch out the arms. Right arm high, left hand behind you. Parivrtta Trikonasana. Reach forward. And then land the hand down either on your shin, outside or inside the foot. And then take your twist and enjoy it. Pull the left hip crease back. Pull the belly in. Keep twisting. 3 more breaths. 2 more. Lower both hands down. Malasana, yogi squat. Right foot outside the hands. Spread your feet. And then left tricep in front of the shin. Right arm to the sky. Take that twist. Option to take your bind. Nice. Lower both hands down. Lift the bum halfway up. Left hand lands behind your left heel. Tuck your shoulder behind the knee. Compass pose. Right hand grabs the outer edge of the left foot. Maybe you straighten up the leg, maybe you don't. 2, and 1. Lower the foot. And now take a bind. Keep your left arm in between the legs. And just bind it up. Leaning to your left leg. Bound half moon. Extend the right leg back. Mind control. Nice. Warrior 1. Slowly land the back foot down. Let go of your bind. And then rise up. Runners or running man, lower both hands down, bring your shoulder behind the knee, and take flight. So slippery having long sleeves. Okay. Option to take it up to your chin stand. And then back to your three-legged dog. Lift your left leg up to the sky. Knee to your nose, standing splits. Big step forward, lift the right leg high. And then pyramid's pose. Land both feet down, halfway up with your spine. And then bend a little bit deeper. Nice. Rebend your front knee, Kundalini squat. And slide it all the way down. You're sitting on your bum. Okay. Now this time you're going to bring your left shoulder inside the left knee, just like we did whenever we were in Malasana. And then right hand grabs the outer edge of the foot, compass pose, seating. Work on it. Think about it. Changing your energy about this pose will help you out too. So just be mindful about the energy you give to this certain pose or any pose. Slowly let go of the leg. Okay, downward facing dog yogis. Lift the right leg high, bend the knee and stack the hip, make circles. Feels good to me after this. You can take a wild thing, another one if you want to. And then we're taking our pigeon pose on the right side. Puff out the chest, open up your inner thigh. And then bring your chest down, open up your arms wide as a T or in front. So the goal here is to really melt down into the ground. So notice your hips, notice your chest, your heart, your shoulders. Okay, you slowly bring it back to your downward facing dog. And then switch up the legs, bend the knees, stack the hips, circles, wild thing, Chamakarasana. And then knee to the nose, pigeon pose on the left side. Take your time if you're doing something else. This is for you. The last little stretch. Choose your arms however you want. And remember the goal, melt. So really try to make that happen by softening the body, letting go of your thoughts, whatever opinions you have of yourself right now, just let them go. Think encouraging words, kindness. Giving your not so loving energy a 365-degree turn with love. Slowly begin to rise up and slide the back leg forward. And slowly begin to roll down to the ground. Squeeze your knees into the chest. Rock them from side to side. Maybe take circles with your knees, splitting them apart. Gently close down the eyes. Land the heels down. And let them slide all the way down. Taking your Shavasana, the last pose of this practice. Keeping your eyes closed, that mind nice and clear. And if any thoughts come up, let them dissipate like clouds. Kindness, that person that shines. And then on the other side, we have people we've seen, met, someone in our life that comes into a room, and you can feel the energy, the tension, right? Maybe after somebody was fighting or arguing, we can feel it even though nobody's saying anything. So that is exactly the kind of energy that you're sharing. So think about some kind of energy in one area of your life that you can change. Give it that 65 or 365-degree change by just pouring love into it. Now, yogi, stay here for as long as you want. This is your space. You're in a safe space. Enjoy this. With the bottom of my heart, I thank you all for showing up for yourself. From my heart to yours. Namaste.